Hey guys, we're going to show you a couple of tricks and tips on how to optimize the start of the game. Before jumping into the heat of the action, there are a couple of options in the Galaxy menu that could change your usual gameplay experience. If you look at the Galaxy shapes, the number next to a shape is our recommendation for the number of players for that shape. Age is also something interesting, as a young galaxy will have a predominance of systems with friendly and productive planets like oceans and terrains, while an old one will most likely have systems with barrens and gas giants. In the advanced options, if you select unique for the number of constellations, there will be no wormholes in your game, which is pretty interesting if you want to make fast games where you will quickly meet the other races. Let me show you a game start using the Pilgrims and how you can use their faction traits and affinities to gain a quick advantage over the other players. What I first want to do is boost my population to increase my planet's productivity, so I will specialize my planet by building evolved soils. I will also start producing a fleet errant because the first system is not that great. I will want to colonize more productive systems as soon as possible. Fleet errant is very powerful. You can transport all your current buildings and planetary population to different colonizable planets. You can do it as often as your resources enable you to. Multiplying this is a very effective strategy when you start a new game. I will start by researching N-wave fusion plants to boost my production, which will help me get those fleet errants ready as quickly as possible. I would then move to soil xenobiology to compensate high production with a population boost. Note that you can queue technologies from different branches by shift-clicking on them. I usually research in the applied science or diplomacy and trading branches, and only go for the two others when I need a specific colonization tech or if I need to defend myself with better ships. I will also focus on researching faction-specific technologies as they are adapted to the faction playstyle and incredibly powerful. I will recruit a hero as soon as I can, because Pilgrim heroes start at level 3 for the cost of a level 1 hero. I will want to go for an administrator if possible, and place it on my home system. Once again, it is to boost my food and my industry. Don't hesitate to go for a second hero as soon as you have enough dust. Okay, so as soon as I have my first hero, I will move my tax rate to obtain happy approval on all my systems. You can see what that does to my productivity. Once my first fleet errant is ready, I'll send it to the closest interesting system. Don't be scared by jumping some turns, especially if you have a nice strategy set up. You can also use the Execute Ship Moves button if you want to have a better idea of where your ships will land at the end of the turn. At the beginning of the game, I would mainly focus on preventing other factions from getting information about the systems around me, meaning that I would attack any scout or colonizer roaming around my frontiers. Cold War doesn't mean war, and I can use that to my advantage. I just discovered Titanium 70. Now I will want to colonize those planets, because if I get a monopoly, meaning 4 of the same resource, I get an additional bonus. They also allow me to build missiles that can be decisive in case I have a fight against an enemy. If I had to defend myself, I would first create a new ship design, a sort of advanced defender with graded kinetics and Reaper armor modules. Don't forget, by the way, you can scroll down the module menu. And if I have Titanium 70, I would of course add missile for maximum damage. Before starting a fight, don't forget to study your battle actions. If attacking with a defender, the classic combo would be to start with adaptive strategy, which can give you the firm advantage straight away, then nano repair systems to gain some HP back, then finish the enemy with a weapon overclock to boost kinetics, which are already the most powerful weapon in the final phase. But watch it, because it is a classic strategy. It is easily guessed and therefore can be countered. In less than 20 turns, I already have 3 solid systems with productive planets, 2 high-level heroes, and a solid enough ship design to counter strong enemies. Okay, this is my way to play the Pilgrims, but I am sure I will read 10 better strategies before tomorrow on our forums. It is now up to you to find one of the endless ways to conquer the universe.